Self-hate and the total debate. Self-hate and the total debate. The total debate and the blackout. I'm just gonna chill out today. This is Memorial Day, and in the Negro race, there's still a lot of self-hate. So I'm gonna make this a blackout. It's gonna be a blackout video, meaning I ain't gonna see nothing but a black picture. So I'm just letting y'all know. We seem not to still love ourselves. What's the problem with that? I mean, what is the fucking problem? You gotta love yourself first and foremost. You gotta love everything around you. I see a lot of people who look in the mirror and actually wake up and don't love themselves. I have dreadlocks. I've been growing them for 2 years and some change. And I see the looks, stares, what have you. I don't give a fuck about who don't like my dreadlocks, and I feel good in my dreadlocks. It's natural. Like everything should be natural. This is why we failing as a human race. Not only the Negro race, all races. We want to artificially assimilate our bodies. We want to make our bodies over. I talked about this before. Black people have, proportionate features. We got big lips, big noses, what have you. The women have big behinds. That seems to be addiction for some men. We tend to want to bask in other people's cultures. Look. Spiritual freedom is the best freedom, folks. Once you know your culture, once you internalize, there go that word again I like to use, your success and your values of being a black person on earth, then the doors will be open for freedom, spiritual freedom. See, a lot of people are stagnated because they enslave themselves through their thinking. You understand? They enslave themselves. They let people persuade them, what have you, to think the other way. That's when you're being manipulated and controlled by a demonic person. You must remove yourself from those people. I keep telling you this. Do as God wants you to do. Fulfill your success. Don't let no one steer you off of that. Because they don't want you to have nothing. They wanna put their dirty ass feet in your shoes. But if they really was knowledgeable, they wouldn't want to be in no one else's shoes but theirs. But no, they so envious, jealous, want what you got, feel as though damn birds because they don't have what they need to get as a grown up, and they get pissed. I'm gonna tell you something. You can sit there and do that shit to yourself. Now you know your situation is fucked up, so do something about it. Do something about it. It's a fair. No one, let me tell you something. I hate to put it to you like this. No one gives a fuck about your struggle. They don't. This is what makes me strong as a man. Because I know people don't give a fuck about your struggle. Alright? They don't. Because when it's all said and done, it's your struggle. It's not their struggle. It's your struggle. And what you going to do about it, you're going to do it. No one gives a fuck about your struggle. Internalize that. The deck of cards are stacked against you. You got bills. You got family problems. You have issues. Okay. Now you know, by knowing this, if you know that, see what I'm saying? It's a train of thought. If you know that, you should be working your way out of that. You got to put one foot forward. The man upstairs say he ain't gonna do it all for you. He ain't gonna just give it to you on a platter. No. It don't work that way. You got to put one foot forward, and people refuse to do that. So here comes vagabondage. Here comes crime. Here comes people getting killed. Here comes people getting robbed because of the jealousy aspect of it. You know what you want out of life. You know what you want. Fear is a motherfucker. Procrastination is a son of a bitch. I could have, I should have. It's a son of a bitch. All those damn words, guilt, worry, all that shit destroys your success as being a prominent person in this American society. Even social media. You listen to all this shit. Some of this shit is not positive, folks. And you assimilate that and you digest that through your mindset. And come to find out, you fucking yourself up. You getting ill because you listen to ill people. Remove yourself from the internet. It's still a world out here. It's still civilization out here. Go outside. Go to a park. You know, do something. Instead of standing up in a four-corner room, fantasizing and looking at other people cry about their problems. Because that's all I see on the internet. Like 75% of the internet is about people venting out and crying out because they have problems. It's a stress reliever for some people. You know, if that's how they want to relieve their stress, hey, I'm all for it. Long as they not killing nobody or hurting nobody and all that shit. Okay? But my thing is this. On this Memorial Day, I want y'all to think in the train of thought of spiritual freedom. Spiritual freedom. Freedom, man. That is the true ultimate freedom. Freeing your mind from mental slavery. Learning disabilities. All those are dysfunctions of pervertedness. Drugism. Stuff that keeps you stagnated. Listen to people that always whining all the time. Always got excuse, no solution. Excuse, making up excuse. This is where I'm at. I'm struggling. No one gives a fuck about your struggle. Okay? But the man upstairs. That's it. That's the only one who can change your struggle. Man cannot change your struggle. Your wife cannot change your struggle. People around you can't change your struggle. You put yourself in that struggle. You put yourself in that shit. And some of us know when we put this will fuck me up. Why I'm doing this? Well, that's a person with discernment. That's a person with wisdom. They know this is going to fuck them up. But they still do it. Rolling the dice. But you can work your situation. You can work your situation in some bad shit. And you can work your situation out, and the outcome would be some good shit. But you gotta be willing to work yourself off the motherfucking situation. You see what I'm saying? So my thing to you all is this on this blackout video. On this blackout video is this. On this Memorial Day. Everyone ain't happy. I know this. You know, I'm talking to those ones that's out here distraught, giving up, or about to give up, or about to blow their wig loose. I'm talking to those people. I'm trying to prevent that from happening. It's a better way out here, man. And it's spiritual freedom. You can't find that in mankind. You got to go to your four-corner room in your closet somewhere and pray to the Most High and live by the doctrines. And let Him guide you. But you ain't going to get it from the internet. You ain't going to get it. You got to if you want out of your situation, you got to be determined. You got to be relentless. You see the words I use. You see the goddamn terms I use. I use uplifting terms. This is about uplifting, not downshifting. God damn it. Relentless. You got to be persistent. If you want something, you got to lean on motherfuckers. I'm telling you, if you want a job, you got to lean on them motherfuckers every day, constantly, day in and day out. be like a parasite, because it's a parasitical nation. This is an interloping nation. This nation was won by interloping and pillaging. So it's only right for you to be an economic pimp. Now, that goes way back in my chronicles. See how I tie shit together? This is what an economic pimp is all about. I mentioned this in my early, y'all need to look at my videos. Economic prostitute and an economic pimp. Look at my motherfucking videos, my old ones, and y'all learn. I'm telling you, you must be an economic pimp, or you gonna be the hoe. You gonna be the hoe, and you gonna get hoed out until the day you die. And this is not spiritual freedom. This is torture. You in the realm of torture. You being tortured, and you being afflicted with pain for the rest of your life, because you letting other people manipulate you, and you letting jobs manipulate you. You let an ungood woman manipulate you. You let an ungood man manipulate you, and you got your kids running around fucking manipulating you, and they getting fucked up, shot, and killed. This is why we have dysfunctional shit in the black community, because we don't have spiritual freedom. I told you, man, I don't got time to play games on my commentaries. Y'all need to listen. That will free your mind. You people will get away from you. You that actually be afraid, because they like you somebody like an alien or something, because you have the spiritual. You in the spiritual realm. You can live in the world and be in the spiritual realm. You can live a life and you can be in the spiritual realm, meaning that you're not worldly. You in the spirit, in the flesh. And a lot of people, I hate to say, you might be on a long road, because a lot of people can't handle that. They can't. They can't. Because they're so caught up in this world. I got to get this. I got to get this. I got to press this person. I got to buy the bar out. I got to get the biggest bling. I got to get the biggest house. I got to get the biggest car, and say, yeah, I got this. What's up with you now? And then talk about other people that don't got it. There's a lot of black folks like that. It trips me out. There's a lot of folks, period, like that. But that's when the envious and jealousy starts. This is why you cannot be caught up in that bullshit. This is why you must seek spiritual freedom. Read the books, study the books, live the books, breathe the books, pass biles the books. Feel me? Eat, shit, and sleep. God damn it. Relentless, relentless, relentless. You must be relentless. You cannot stop. I don't care about this coon shit. I don't care no more. If y'all black people don't like the way you look, you low self-esteem, low-seated people, that's a shame. You're black, and that is not going to change. You're going to have nappy hair. I don't even consider it nappy. I call it natural. That's why I got dreads now. I'm proud of the way I look. Some people may think I'm repugnant. Some people may think I'm ugly. Some people may think I'm handsome. I don't give a flying fuck. And this is how you should be. That's that spiritual freedom. You sisters getting these implants, this liposuction shit. You getting these butt injections, shit exploding, people dying on medical tables, asses blowing up and all this shit, because they already. And what trips me out, the sisters be having already a big ass. How big you want your ass? All men don't want no motherfucking ass like that. That's too, as some men like them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then it looks stupid. Everyone knows it's fake. It's like you then walked in a motherfucking assembly line and someone attached a fucking ass to you. The ass don't match the body. And it's horror stories about that. And I'm sad to see my sisters doing this shit. Your ass is not your worth. That's just one part of it. You have a mind, goddammit, use it. No spiritual freedom. That's spiritual slavery. I'm going to tell you about spiritual slavery. What you see on social media, is this. let me pause for the cause. What you see on social media is this. Now here we go. I'm gonna tell you about spiritual slavery real quick. Guys cooning, going back and forth, grown ass men, women doing the same thing. People been talking about swirling for 3 years. People mad at other people's commentary. This is all spiritual slavery. It's a spiritual aspect, but it's slavery. You enslaved, you entombed by the demonic proportions of social media. Since I've been on YouTube, I've been seeing a lot of insane shit. And this is a cause for emergency, but that's what it is. Spiritual freedom, folks. Racism was developed by a few people that run the world commerce. See, it's called divide and conquer, folks. It's called order out of chaos. While we suffer over racism, while we got the Confederate flag boys and the savages on the street and the gang banging and the skinheads and blah blah, we are being tricked on both sides of the fence, while the people are locking our men and women up that is all ethnicities engaging in this street activity, and while they make money off the prison industrial system, off of heads in the prison, got us feuding and fighting over these rallies, got these activist moves like Black Lives Matter. Every time a black boy gets shot by a white cop, it's a big fucking goddamn, they on the scene, they jump out the sky like the Avengers, and all this bullshit, and this was going on. Racism was developed by the ones you talk about. You want to talk about some Illuminati shit, like I keep on saying, y'all need to talk about that. Racism was developed by them to keep certain ethnicities fighting against each other while they trying to get the God particle. See? While they trying to get their angels coming through another dimension in the flesh or in a spiritual realm of things, so they can control us like goddamn cattle. A new world order slavery. A one world dictatorship. A slaughter fest. Population control. Abortion. Black on black crime. White on black crime. Pornography. All the things that destroys mankind. These are the devices they use, and they wax rich off of our sorrows. You want to talk about some Illuminati shit, talk about that. And that's your spiritual slavery. So I'm going to tell you, I hope you pay attention to this shit. I'm about to enjoy the rest of my Memorial Day. Like I said, I don't got time. Y'all want to listen to some good commentary, subscribe to this channel, and learn a little bit. Because I'm ready to teach, goddammit, and that's what I do. Learn a little bit, goddammit. Learn. I stop falling for this. And stop falling for this germ out here. I hope y'all bear with me. The reason why this publication was paused is because I'm doing this on the phone. You know, I apologize for that, but hey, it don't matter. I'm getting my point across any way possible. You know, if I got to go ratchet, that's what I do. So long as my point getting across, and so long y'all get my publications. Learn something, like I said. Enjoy your Memorial Day. Arlomonk Productions. Hit me up in the comment section. Subscribe. Peace.